Hello. I just realized something that I didn't check in settings, but hi, welcome in. Oh my god, we've got Saribot and we've got a couple things going on. I need to check my audio for just a second. Oh good, it's already doing the thing. Never mind. Looks like I already did it. I already did the work. Would you look at that? Hello, hello. There we go. Had to make a few adjustments. We're on 3 platforms tonight, so I wanted to make sure things were working. Welcome in. Let's see. Let me scroll up to the top here and see. Looks like Saribot is here. Everybody say hi, Saribot. Saribot actually helped us get rid of our bot problem, which was really great. So whoever it was, if it was anybody that added the bots, they're gone now. So you've wasted your money. Thank you for the head pat. Thank you, thank you. Potato, thank you for redeeming first, and thank you for the daily Diny check-in. Aston, thank you for the daily Diny check-in. Hi, Joker, thank you for the daily Diny check-in. Let's see. End, hydrate, and stretch. It looks like you could say hi, Sari, and then Sari will actually leave you a message. Cheese Wizard, thank you for the daily Diny check-in. Thank you, Potato, hi. Jenny, hi, thank you for the daily Diny check-in. Hello, everybody over on TikTok as well. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm gonna try this new button here to see if it works. Give me 1 second. Oh, it does. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? I found a couple things to use for the stream deck with the TikTok stream, and it's going beautifully. We are lagging a little bit. I don't know why, but we're going to figure that out. Thank you for the head pats, Ray. Thank you, Sari, the manager. Thank you for the catters. Sari the goat. Yeah, yeah. Please stop tapping on my window now. No, never. No, never. I'm always going to tap on your window. Thank you for the daily Diny check-in. Vara Sari Wing. There it is. Perfect. Ray, thank you for the daily Diny check-in. Welcome in everybody over on YouTube. Welcome in, welcome in. Levi, thank you for the daily Diny check-in. Oh my god, I'm still scrolling. There we go. I got to the end. So, Sabretooth in the flesh, it's crazy. It's crazy. Right before the stream started, I was a couple minutes late because I noticed something on the stream deck when I was setting up the TikTok stream. It said Stream Deck connected, and I was like, huh? What do you mean Stream Deck connected? I've never used that. And so I went digging in the menu. It turns out there's tons of options for button pushing, from sound effects to the wave feature to muting stuff and everything, already built in to the Stream Deck for TikTok. So now I grabbed my 2 favorites just because I feel like they might come in handy sometime. But because I already have the audio connected,
Brax
we
underscore the
can
underscore
we
Apex
can do
Fisher
some
just
crazy
followed.
stuff now because I have it connected. So I can just do this because the audio's connected. I just automatically they have them built in. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. I have another one, but I'm not sure if it's gonna get like copyrighted when I when I do it. I'm not sure if it's gonna be a problem.
He's a dinosaur.
But I'll do like for like 1 second. We've got a. All right. Um, but basically, I feel like now I can meme now because I just have a couple buttons. Am I here? Is it music? Are you hearing? Are you supposed? Are you not hearing it? Am I? No, you're actually hearing it. You're actually hearing it. So these were like these are already pre-built into TikTok to use. because because like for sound effects and stuff, and I just so happen to notice, and because I have everything connected, we can hear them in every stream. Cool hair, thank you, Sheldon. My god. One cute doodle dinosaur, it really is. It's a very adorable dinosaur. Girl, I thought I was finally all the way gone. No. No, no. No, no. There's a couple sound effects that sound really weird, like clapping or cheering or laughing, and I was like, it kind of felt like a sitcom to me. But these two in particular I liked, so I kept these two. Um, I'm gonna have to. I feel like I should make like a whole page of just the sound effects, but we're gonna look at that, and then we're also doing co-working. So basically, I'm doing anything tonight. Um, me when I when I make yet another choice that I shouldn't, even though I know the consequences. Oh, see those Full House, everybody loves Raymond sitcom sound. Do you want to hear a couple of them? They're very easy to write down. I can very easily accommodate. Um, I need to get rid of these anyway because these don't work. So give me a second. Let me trash these ones on this page. We'll do all of the things. I'll put that up there. Actually, I want to change this because I keep accidentally hitting the wrong button, so move that out of the way. Let's put the wave here. So now, anytime if you're watching on the TikTok, if you do the wave thing, if you say hi, I can now automatically wave back to you if I just push one button. I don't have to tab out or anything. It's crazy. Downloading something so the wizard will not bless the stream. I see, and that's all right. Have a wonderful night. I was gonna ask you about audio stuff, but that can always wait. I did make a couple adjustments, but I'm not sure it's better than what it was before or any worse. I'm not entirely certain if I made the right choices, but I can't hear it when I try to monitor my own voice. It just sounds all the same and it's kind of muffled and not great. Um, so I might have to check the VOD again because the audio in the VOD is always so much better, like so much more clear than the audio that I hear. Hummingbird flappies. Hummingbird flappies in particular would put any desk fan to shame. Flap, save us. I know it's really hot, isn't it? It's really hot. Thank you for sharing the live. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the likes. Um, I'll be back later and then I'll pay attention to it. Okay, perfect. Sounds great. I hope the audio is bearable for everybody in the meantime. Let's see. So we've got these two. I want to add a couple more. There's also something called Open Treasure Box, Open Guessing Game, Open Goodie Bag, Open Poll. I don't know what these things are, but they're buttons. They're buttons. Gonna turn into a melted Diny. Oh no. You can't do that. You can't do that. Let's see, but we have sound effects. I think these are the ones that I want. Yeah. There's also dynamic effects, but I don't know what those are either. I don't know if they're visual effects. We would only be able to see them, I think, in the actual thing. But let me add this really quick. Let me add a few of these and we'll play them all. Actually, we probably only need one unless we like them. Let's see. So, we've got the first one is Cheer, which I thought was interesting. I thought it was okay. I wasn't a fan of it though. They have clapping. Okay, maybe it's not gonna clap. It's a little bland, this one. Dino Sickles confirmed. Yeah. Gonna have to put everybody in the freezer. The laughter was very sitcom based to me. I don't know how I feel about them, but it exists. There's also a kiss one, but it didn't sound like a kiss to me. Just sounded like you're kind of ripping something. Doesn't sound quite right to me. Um, sounds like a haircut. Yeah. We also have Boing, which is very stereotypical, very bland. I wasn't a fan. Heartbeat. Again, I don't know when I would ever use that, so I didn't add it. The only thing I miss about working produce, the walk-in cooler. Yeah. There's a wow. There's a wow. There's also a scream, but it's that kind of a scream. He's so right for that. But I'm sure the store would kick me out if I crossed the street just to sit in their freezer until close. We have this one that's called Magic. I was tempted to save this one. I feel like I could find a use for that. I feel like there's a time and a place for. I really do. Um, Triumph. Very, very. How do I put it? Very like old movie that's based off of a historical time period. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. I gotta like slide over a little bit. There we go. Okay. We also have. There's still a few more. Fail, which I didn't like. It didn't sound like a failure to me. That doesn't sound right. That's not what you think of when you think fail. That's not the sound. There's a whistle. Nice little whistle. Maybe we could use that to get everybody's attention, you know? Hello, welcome in, welcome in. And then we've got, what is this? This is a drum. It also doesn't feel right. I know what it's supposed to be, but I don't like it. Hello, welcome in over on YouTube. Gonna steal. Smells chest freezer. Yeah. Thriller? It doesn't it's not giving anything for me. Uh Glory is what this one's supposed to be. It's very long. That is very long. That is very long, and that doesn't. It's okay. I mean, maybe for a particular game. Couldn't hear the sounds at first. Realized it's a me problem. My volume was too low. Um, I mean, I could turn it up technically. I don't know if it's too loud, too soft or not. I don't want it to be too loud. Um, but this one was like, I don't know. I felt weird about that one. And then there's this one, Dizzy. I turned it up so you can hear it better. Just needs almost max volume for some reason. It's me, not you. I have the same issue. I have to be on max volume to listen to anybody on Twitch. And then okay, we already have that one. But yeah, that's like the lineup that they gave us, and I thought it was some interesting choices. I don't know how I feel about a lot of them. Well, I do. I hate most of them, but you know, what are you gonna do? But I saw some fun things here that I was like, ooh, things to play with. I'm not sure what these are. There's also dynamic effects. There's one that says that hurt. There's one that says big win. Wait, what? Camera focus and game focus. But I'm not sure that they do anything. Because I don't have all that kind of stuff set up. So on my end, I'm not sure it'd be helpful. Um, but nonetheless, I thought it was really funny and I wanted to try a couple of them, but now we know. Now we know. So long as I have like the TikTok set up, we'll get like some random effects and stuff. Should I do a JJK edit or a Leon S. Kennedy edit? I'm gonna pick Leon Kennedy every time. Hello, over on YouTube. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for sharing the live. Thank you, thank you. Um, what happened? I'm sorry, I'm looking for my chapstick. Alright, I found it. So, now that I've distracted myself with that for 20 minutes, um, I think, let's see. I'm gonna wait on the audio stuff because I was kind of waiting for Cheese Wizard because Cheese Wizard knows what's up and also knows what sounds good or bad. And I don't know what I'm doing with this. I made some changes and some adjustments, but I'm not sure if it's better. Um, so that means our next thing is that I'm gonna grab some clips. Would you like to watch me grab the clips? I'm not sure that I can put it up on the screen. Thank you for the glasses. I think I need to open a new tab for this because if I'm gonna let me open Twitch this way and go in here because I know it's possible to show the stuff. Well, actually, is there any clips for me to grab? We have the stream from Monday, but we just yapped and put books away. I didn't have a model, so that's mostly out. And then we had birthday, but I already clipped the new outfit, and I don't want to clip the rest, and then there's just the botting. I summon the wizard of processed lactose products. Does it work? So that one's done. And then we had Big Scuff No Minecraft tonight. What did we do then? What happened during that stream? That was on Friday. Does anybody remember? Do a flip? I can't do a flip. Thank you for the follow. You watch my YouTube channel? Thank you. I really appreciate that. Oh, you know what? We should check our watch hours. I haven't checked our watch hours in a couple days. Um, let's take a little look at our watch hours, shall we? While we're thinking about it. Um, oh, the extend stream combo. Yeah, it's really great that we actually made it to the end of that. Like, we actually made it to 12:20, so I actually technically fulfilled the requirements of the stream. Even if we did get botted, we still actually made it to the end of that, which was great. Um, was that power? You know what? It was Power Watch, so that means there's nothing clippable there either. Because I didn't. Nothing crazy happened. Nothing crazy or exciting happened. It was just some casual chatting, and that was it. That was the whole thing. There wasn't. I don't remember there even being. I don't think anybody even asked a question or anything that I would have clipped. Because you know how sometimes somebody asks something that's like important, or sometimes I answer really well? I don't think that happened. What are you playing? We're actually co-working right now. We're supposed to be co-working, but I'm trying to remember back what it was that I wanted to clip, and I don't think there's anything. Is your Minecraft okay now? It's not. I still can't get in. I still cannot get into the Minecraft. Um, it works during the day, oddly enough. It works like at 9 a.m. It does not work at 8 p.m. I don't know why. The random existential questions from chat are fun. They are. They are. Rip Minecraft. Yeah, I still can't get in. Don't worry, I'm still gonna pay for it. I can't get in. So our watch hours on the YouTube are 2,893. So we almost broke to the 2,900, which is really exciting. We're getting there on that. And I'm trying to think. So sorry, I hit the microphone. Let's see. I hit it with my phone, so that's why it might have felt more jarring than usual. It was two pieces of metal hitting against each other. Oh, thank you for the follow.
Silvio_Iv just followed.
Thank you for the follow. We're actually co-working. So right now we're going back through the past streams and figuring out if there's anything that I wanted to clip and edit for the future. I don't think there is, to be honest, though. We're looking through this. We had Power Wash, and then the next one was Friend Slot Maybe, but it was COD, Zombies, and Roblox. And I could technically clip, like, getting two, um, I think they're called Wonder Weapons in a row. I could do that, because I've actually had a couple people ask me why I don't post more gameplay. My answer is always, like, because the gameplay isn't that interesting. But they wonder why I don't, because we do play games at least 4 nights a week when it's like a regular week of stream. She's cheating. So like I could technically do that, but how interesting would people find it? Because do people even know that this exists in Roblox? Does it matter? Like, would enough people get it? Thank you for the follow over on TikTok. Thank you, thank you. I wonder. Because I could clip that. We could grab that. I might even not edit that now because I might. Well, I could just get a smaller clip of it. But we could do that. So there's that one. Let me write this down. Or we should remember. So there's that in Friend Slot Maybe. I'm not sure which part of Friend Slot Maybe. Friend Slot Maybe is in 2 parts because my internet cut out. And then we had rhythm games, so I'm not going to be getting any of that because the rhythm games never work out. And then we had power washing on Monday, and so there's nothing there. And that's also in 2 parts. And then the last one that I still have that hasn't expired yet is mining and crafting. So there's nothing there either. Okay. So we're down to one thing. One. Out of all those hours, there's one thing left that I haven't clipped. I could go back to the YouTube VOD and get the Yap stream that we did, that I was in character. Because I could technically clip a bit of that up and put that up. I'm not sure how interesting that is for people, though. This is always a question I have to ask when I'm trying to make the content, is how interesting is that for people? Is somebody going to click on that? Does somebody actually care? The answer is usually no, which why like so many things get cut. I'm like, oh, I need to clip that. And even if I do clip it, a lot of times it won't actually make it to TikTok or to YouTube or anything like that, is because I ask myself a couple questions. Some of them being, is this interesting? Will somebody else find this interesting? Is there a point or some kind of value? Does anybody care? Who's gonna watch this? Is this going to reach any more people than what it usually does? The answers are usually pretty much no, nobody cares, this is not interesting, there's nothing happening of value here, like there's no lesson learned, there's no nothing, no tip or trick, no anything like that. And so sometimes I still post it, but a lot of times I'm like, nah. I made some clips from Power Wash Sim for the 1 hour later thing, but I didn't get all of the pieces. Ah, I see. Yeah, I've tried that a couple times. Like oh, just one more, I just, this is the last one and then we're going to bed. And then it's like 2 hours later and I'm still doing the same thing. However, I've tried to post like content about that a couple times and it's never received well. Like people just don't get it. Like because the short video, they don't perceive the jump of time that happens, they also don't perceive the length of time. So it doesn't have that much depth for them. So it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. Dino? Yeah, there is a dino on the screen. It's true. There's a dino. So it's rough out here. I try to figure all this stuff out just so I can get like 300 views and like 15 likes. And for somebody to call and for somebody to leave a comment and says that it's the worst thing they've ever seen. And then I move on and do it again. Every day. Well, right now not every day, but with Power Wash Sim, you have to the clean house as the after as a way to show the passage of time. It's true. It's true. It's just I don't know, it's difficult. Plus putting it into the short, I don't have a vertical version of it. And so it just I don't know, maybe I'm just lazy. It's like too much work to cut it all with my current setup because we know how I have like the whole game on display, but it doesn't fill up the whole screen or anything like that anymore. We have like the little frame around it. Well, because I can't record stuff separately because of my PC, it's a real pain to crop it out, like crop out each individual little section based off of like where I need it to be and where I am and making sure it's layered properly so you could actually see it. It's just it becomes really difficult. I have no idea what we're talking about, but I agree it's a pain. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. So that's where I'm at with some of it. That's another reason why I don't do a lot of gameplay clips because it's so awful with the way everything is currently set up to actually edit it down to something in a vertical format that you can actually see. It just doesn't work. Doesn't work. And nobody ever likes it. Doesn't matter. You know what I mean? It just doesn't fly. Hi Tony. Hello, hello. I don't know. Like, if I had like 8 hours a day to edit, I would do it right now. I would go and like grab that and put the whole thing together. But I don't. I didn't even I was working on the one that I posted today was about the 3D the new 3D outfit, right? And I had so many grand ideas of how I wanted to add some effects and this and that and whatever and like make it fun, right? But then I didn't finish during lunch because I only had 20 minutes for lunch today. And then when I got home, it was kind of chaos. So I got like 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there. That I really wanted to post it today because it had been a few days. So I just kind of did whatever I could think of really quickly with the limited stuff that I had, and then just posted it and said, you know what, it's fine. It is what it is. I'm just gonna post it. That was it. Is this an 18 plus streamer? Um, in some capacity, yes. Um, I do prefer that people are 18 plus. I don't have any strict like you're gonna get banned, but like just keep yourself discreet is kind of the way that I've always left it. Um just because there aren't crazy things here, but there could be, and it's not my job to like parent you or anybody else. That's not my job. That's your parents' job. So, thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Hmm. I don't know what to do about these clips. I don't think I'm gonna clip anything. I was like, I had ideas. I think when I turned this into a co-working stream on Sunday, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna clip this, that, and whatever. But then I either did it already because I needed it because I don't have anything else, or I clipped it and decided I hated it, or just the process that we went through now, where I'm like, oh yeah, like that's not. I think that that's a good idea. It's just it becomes too much work and I can't finish it. It gets to a level where if it doesn't take 10 minutes, it's too much. Because that's all I got. 10 minutes. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. So, I think that's where we're at there. So there's no clips. Is that it? Should we go to bed? There's no clips. Um, I did make some audio adjustments. I'm not sure if we can hear those changes or not. Um, we looked at the additive of the TikTok stuff, and I put a couple of them in there, so they exist now. Is there anything else we've been like neglecting? I already did Saribot. I was gonna do it today, but I did it yesterday because I wanted to get it done. Um, so Saribot was already done. Book. Hi, Baguette. Hello. What else? I didn't make a list. I had kind of a list, but not enough of a list. Um, so now we've got an hour and a half, and I already finished or decided it's not worth it. So let's see. I'm gonna scroll through my one channel here and see if there's anything to do. Hello, Red Spring. Hello, hello. We can get rid of this. We don't need that. And hello, Scarlet. Hi, Steve. Hmm. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Looking for stuff. Looking for stuff. Did that. Did that. Just the audio. There was a couple things I needed to add to my theme wish list or add to my library that were like demos and stuff so we could look at. I already did that. Let's see. I can't record something. I know I need to record something, but I can't record that right now because I'm streaming. Um, Thank you for the daily Yanni check-in, Steve, and thank you for the hydrate and stretch Joker. Thank you, thank you. I'll grab the hydrate right now. I tend to finish things often. Like this work stuff. Like I'll make a list and then I'll just like chip away at it. Some things fall through the cracks, or they don't necessarily get done in the order that they're supposed to be done in, just because of convenience or the priority changes or something comes up or something like that. But I often find I do stuff that I'm like, all right, that's it, and then it's over. Like I do it right away. Thank you for the hydrate again. Like I'll stay up late and do something rather than go to bed. So now, have anything? Um, oh, okay. So that technically we could work on this. I thought about redoing after that one night that we had the Yap stream, the in-character Yap. I kind of thought about redoing some of the Discord server a little bit, but I don't know. I still don't think that I have enough of a solid idea of what I want for that. Like, so that way it's more like on theme. Like, I was gonna change some of the titles, like some of the role titles, or even adjust some of the names of different channels and stuff like that. But I'm still not 100% on some of it, so I'm gonna leave it alone until I know exactly till I have a plan for every single channel. Because there's too many. I know we should also do some cleaning up of the Discord, we really should. I don't know if I should delegate that. Because there's so many channels, and we don't need them all. Like, we don't need storyline scenario anymore. New changes. We do not need storyline scenario, and we don't use that anymore. PNC we don't use. The kitchen nobody uses. Photos nobody uses. Watch along we haven't used in a long time. VTubing we don't need. Let's see. We don't need. We're using Stream Chat and clips for the same purpose right now. We don't need to have both. We did originally have the Stream Chat one because there was a couple times that I just went into a voice call on Discord, and so we had to chat in case people wanted to yap away in there, but nobody ever used it, so we could probably get rid of that. We could probably get rid of character building. We could also get rid of Heartopia. Uh, we have the Loftia, but I don't know if we need that because I don't know how many people are actually going to play. That's coming out in the fall, so I'm not sure about that. But so many that like we just don't need. There's also the Minecraft server one, which I think it's really outdated. We haven't updated the information in that one in a long time. Sponsorships could probably go. Potential sponsorships. I think it's okay to have these, but I don't know. I don't know the next time I'm gonna be using them. I'd like to be using them every month, but there's a kitchen channel. Yeah, it's for like food pictures. I think. Let me find it. Some of this stuff might be hidden for some people because some of them are optional channels. Let me see. Where's the kitchen? Yeah, the kitchen is just for talking about food, but nobody's said anything since 4/29/26. And before that, it was 12/16/2025. And it's very so like nobody uses it. Nobody uses. Thank you for the daily Danny check-in, Fang Strider. Thank you, thank you. Hello, Derek. Thank you for the follow. Um, Gotta love getting one of your videos and then the live. The scroll after, amazing. Wonderful. TikTok sometimes knows what it's doing. Not all the time, though. I wish they'd help me out a little bit more. But it is what it is. I know that my stuff is my stuff. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. And hi, hatred. Hello, hello. But yeah, so I was thinking about like cleaning out the Discord a little bit, and I also kind of want to change some of the roles to be lore accurate. Of course, we have the Dinies and stuff like that, but we don't have as much as a magic theme as we probably should. Um, and I don't mean like witch style magic theme because I hate that. I mean like just magic. I think it's possible to have magic and no witches. Because I don't like witches, but I do like magic. I also... How do I put it? I just don't like the imagery of, like, witches and wizards. I think they're fine as a concept. I think they're fine as names and everything else. But I don't need, like, witch stuff in my Discord just because I use magic. If that makes sense. I don't want it. I don't want it. So, we gotta find a way to add the magic, but no witches. Mages and sorcerers. Those are better names for it, but I still don't like the imagery of those either. I'm just not like this is like also one of the we talked about this a while ago, like the reasons why I don't play D&D, and this is one of them. I don't like all these different it's very stereotypical and it's not entertaining or unique to me at all. I get very bored with it. Mages and sorcerers and witches and wizards. There's too many of them. Just like pink cat girls who are VTubers. We don't need any more. Thank you for the cat ears. Thank you, thank you. So I want to figure out a way to add the magic. But no witches, wizards, mages, or sorcerers. None of that. None of that in my house. Um. Hmm. So I thought about changing some of the like channel stuff, but I just didn't. Or even like, like the general chat, right? Like we just call it general, but like I'm sure like there's a better lore accurate name that we could use for that isn't general chat. You know? It's very clear, but like I'm sure there's got to be a better name. Calling it a cage, even though that's lore accurate, feels punishing. Like I was kind of tempted to call it the nest, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know if that makes it really hard for people to find. Like if we call the general chat the nest, and then we have all these other different names for the other ones, like is it if somebody walks in who has never seen it before and doesn't know the lore, are they going to understand where to go? Probably not, right? Not that there's anybody showing up. I don't remember the last. I think we had a couple people join the Discord recently, but I think a couple of them then left. We've been sitting at the same number for like 6 months or something, so I don't know. Do we need to worry about new people? Or do we just worry about us? There's too many decisions. This is why some of my stuff never gets done. Or I do something and then I change it later because I feel like I'm making the wrong decisions. Did I hear Discord server? Yes, there is a Discord server. If they don't know the lore, they learn on the go. Yeah? I don't know. I try to make things as accessible as possible. I don't want people to be super confused. I'm interested. Tell me. Well, we just have a like a community Discord server. Well, I say community. It's not. A community Discord server is not the right term for it because it's not like an open public space for people to do whatever. It's like a. It's kind of like a fan Discord server because while we have community events and while we play games and things like that, it's still very focused on me and my activities. So it's not community based because that would mean that there is no one person at the center. What it is more fan based. Even if there's tons of people who aren't necessarily fans and they just enjoy hanging out in the community. But that's just the way that it goes. Mm. Oh, get the Pokemon. Get the Pokemon. But yeah, I'm gonna have to think some more about that. I kind of also have to be like in the right mood for it. Like I was really into doing it like on that night. I think it was like a Monday. I was like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna do it right now. I have so many good ideas." And then I went to bed and all the magic and wonder left my body. Suddenly it became a chore and something I never wanted to touch. Um so I don't know when that's gonna get done, but it's gonna get done sometime. The next time inspiration strikes, I guess. That's how I get most of the stuff done. It kind of sits there until I'm like, ah, yes, now is the moment. Now is the time. And then I crash course, do the whole thing in one sitting. Hello, Diego. Hello, hello. I'm doing good. Doing good. Just hanging out. Supposed to be co-working, but instead we're yapping because I don't have anything. Well, it's not that I don't have anything to do. There's always so much to do. I just have a habit of making plans and then hating the plans that I make. Thank you for the follow. I still show up for the plans, but it doesn't always work out because when I'm making the plans, right, I'm in a certain particular mindset or I'm in a certain mood. I'm like, oh yeah, I would love to do some co-working on Wednesday so that way I can work on this, this, and that. But then when Wednesday actually comes, I've already done it. Or I don't feel like doing it. Now we're just here. Same with the games, right? Like I'll schedule Minecraft for every Friday. Um and then when I make the schedule on Sunday, on Friday, for Friday, I'm like, oh yes, let's put the Minecraft here because we love to do the Minecraft on the Friday. We get plenty of time, and I'm gonna work on this building, and I think it's going great, and I'm really excited to work on it. Friday comes along, and the last thing I want to do is touch the Minecraft, and it happens every night with like everything we do. Even the rhythm games. I'll be like, oh, I love rhythm games. I want to play a rhythm game right now. So I'll schedule it for Wednesday. And then I'll show up on Wednesday and be like, man, I hate these rhythm games. I don't want to touch it. I don't know. I don't know why that happens, but it's every single night. Thank you for liking the live. Thank you. Thank you. Ah, I don't know. I don't know. We made it less than an hour, which is not great. It's not ideal, but this is also the last stream of the week, by the way, for those of you who are hearing me in the background of your headset somewhere. Um, I don't necessarily want to end it early. Runecrafter or Arcane Engineering? Uh, I don't think I'm in love with that. I don't think I'm in love with that one. It's not that it's bad. I just don't think I'm the one. Anyways, we already went. Oh, we went over that today already. You missed it. The Arcane Engineering, the whole thing. I don't know. I know what those words mean, but they're not. They're not clicking and connecting with me the way that I want them to. What was the YouTube watch hour again? It was what is it? 2,893, or it could be Alchemist. Uh, that one's also not like clicking. I'm when I make these decisions, some of it's like a bit of a vibe. Like I wait for the right thing to click, the right thing to make sense. Sometimes it takes a while to get there. Um, just like when I'm looking for an artist, I will scroll for days and weeks and sit on something, just to wait for the right one, like that gives me that spark. That's like, oh yes, this is the one. This is the one that I want. And so I think I'm gonna do that with this stuff too. I'm kind of just waiting for the right idea. Let's see. So the watch hours, let's go back for it. 2,893. 2,893. So we make some progress. Making some progress. We're almost there. We'll see. But 2,893. Yeah. Yeah. Yippee. Yeah, we're getting close. Hmm. Well, I didn't plan to yap all night. Um so I don't have notes. So I've run out of ideas in my head because I thought it'd be more co-working based. So I would have described what I was working on or shown you the clips or something, but I'm not clipping anything, and I did the rest. So no script for this. Yeah, there was no script. There was nothing. I just showed up. We also ran out of. Yeah, sometimes it happens. Sometimes we run out at the same time. Sometimes the chat and we run out at the same time. And that's okay, it happens. Um, Sometimes there's also nothing to talk about, you know what I mean? We see each other 5 nights a week. Sometimes there's nothing to talk about. Yeah. Like we could complain all we want about certain things, but sometimes, that's it. How is next week looking? The same as this one. Monday and Wednesday only. I don't know what we're gonna play or do. I think Monday we're gonna try and play with the frog. For Stitchlings, we're gonna see if we can get that to work out for Monday. And then Wednesday, I have no plan for Wednesday yet. I don't know what. Yeah, unfortunately, it's just a busy couple weeks for me. Um, I'll be back the week after though, and I'll probably be tired. Um, I might be a little extra tired for a while from tomorrow onward anyway, because I'll be getting up early than I have been. Having our first thunderstorm of the year? Nice. I love thunderstorms. They could be dangerous, but I like the way they sound. But yeah, I think this is all I have. I think this is it. And I know the next few, the next, the not the next, the last few streams have been like really rough in terms of scheduling or in terms of like things to do. Um, I know that they've generally been pretty unplanned and bland. I just don't know how to fix that right now. I don't know if it's just like a moment, but everything's kind of just been like thrown together randomly or haphazardly. And it's not that they're bad, it's just that we end up sitting here doing nothing a lot recently. Um I don't want every stream to be like that. I think it's okay like once a week if we do a yap or something. But I think there needs to be a purpose to the streams, but I don't know what to do. I don't I don't know I don't know what the problem is either. But we'll see. We'll see. But I think I'll end it here. At least I'll start ending this stuff. Like, so on TikTok, I think we'll let it go here. So thank you for the 1,960 likes and the 8 followers. I really appreciate it. And we'll be back, maybe, maybe not next week. I think it might be a couple weeks until we're back on the TikTok, just because depending on what we're doing and playing. But there should be short videos at least. Uh, well, actually, there won't be because there's nothing to clip. There's nothing being edited or clipped. I don't have anything recorded. So we're not going to have any content this weekend, unfortunately. Because every stream has looked like this. And there's nothing to clip from a stream like this. So, on TikTok, maybe you'll be hearing from me in a couple weeks. Who knows? I don't know. But have a wonderful night, and I'll see you next time. Alright, let's get rid of this one. Get rid of it. Yes. Flip the entire stream? But there's nothing of value here. There's nothing that anybody's gonna care about here. You know? I hope that makes sense. Um, just the whole 1 hour on TikTok. The whole thing. Just post the whole thing as a short video. That'd be crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have anything. I really don't. I don't have any games to play. I don't have anything to talk about. I don't have anything new going on. I don't have anything I'm excited about. But that's that's it right now. Yeah, it does. Good. Uh, over on YouTube, the same applies to you. Though we'll probably be back. We will be back on Monday with a YouTube stream. Uh, don't know exactly what it's gonna be. But you can clip that bot spam. I did actually clip the bot spam, but I'm really embarrassed to make clips about it. Not because I did anything wrong, because, like, obviously I didn't bot it. But, like, I don't like the way that I reacted to it. I don't like the way that I was very hesitant at first. I was like, oh, what's going on here? Like, do these have the same names? Oh, no, they don't. And then I listened for a while silently, and then I was like, oh, what is this? You know, like, and in my head, I knew what it was pretty immediately, but I didn't speak up about it because I didn't want to say anything right away because I didn't know and I didn't know how to react or whatever, right? And then I think the rest after we fully solidified that, like, yeah, this is a problem, I think that it was fine. I'm just embarrassed about the first part, and I don't know how to clip that out without it not making sense anymore because the whole first section is like right there. So I don't know. Dry months? Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be a dry year. Um, but I could be wrong. But you know, it is what it is. Let's see. So over on YouTube, have a wonderful night, and we'll be back on Monday.